Oh, wow. Wow. Hello, Skele Vaderites and friends of Skele Vader. Now, welcome to part 6 of my newest Snake Mountain build. I'm really excited to share my progress so far. But first, I thought maybe I'd take a moment to open 2 packages. Now, one I've already opened, so I'm going to show you that one first. But the second one is this package from friend of Skele Vader, Aaron Davies. He sent this to me. It says Fragile on here. I'm really excited to see what's in this. I'm going to save that for just a moment. Now, first, I want to show you what I picked up from Amazon. Now, as you all know, or may not know, if you're new to this series of videos, the person who commissioned this Snake Mountain is asking for additional details on the interior, which means also that he's asking me to make a bone throne. Now, I have a lot of experience with air dry clay now at this stage, and I'm planning to use air dry clay for a majority of the bone throne. And also I'll be creating one of the table with the orb, the all-seeing orb. There's probably a term for that. So many elements of Snake Mountain are organic. The throne is made out of bones. There are even some bones embedded in that table that I'm going to build as well. So I found on Amazon for a really reasonable price, I think it was like $9.99, this box of bones. So it came with multiple plastic skeletons, which are going to be a lot of fun dismantling and reusing and using and reusing these parts. So these are fantastic. The details simple, but that's exactly what I want for this. Also, it came with a bag of bones, 2 different sizes, this smaller size and then this larger size as well. So ton of bones here. And then a bag of skulls. Now, some of them are glow in the dark. So I'm really excited about this. I can't wait to start taking these pieces apart and start making them into the Skeletor bone throne. This is the Origins bone throne. Toy Frenzy people. And so it's gonna look like this. It'll be bigger to accommodate both Origins and Classics or Masterverse figures. And I'm planning to take it to a whole other level. All right. So I got that package, real excited to get going on that. And then let's look at what Aaron sent my way. Now, I have not opened this package. I have no idea what's in here. So it'll be a surprise for me. Let's catch this surprise on film. Now, like any reasonable friend or company that sends us stuff in the mail, lots of padding here, which is great. Man, this is really, there's a note here. So first I'm gonna have a look at this note. I hope you find some enjoyment with this stuff. I threw in a bunch of Christmas and Halloween specials that I doubt you have, but you might enjoy. Ray Bradbury helped make the Halloween tree movie. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. The Inspector Gadget special is not good, but it's still Don Adams' Inspector Gadget. Love that Inspector Gadget. And let's see. He sent a figure and a barrel. I just subscribed to a guy that creates all these action figures for 3D printers. And as you said, you like this character, I picked it up. And oh my gosh. So let's see. Oh, and he thanks me for running a great channel. That's really awesome. That's really awesome. Okay. So in here is is this is great. This takes me back to, you know, the 90s and the early 2000s, the CD sleeves, right? That you put in the car. All right, here comes Peter Cottontail. So the first Easter rabbit, the Easter bunny is coming to town. Now these are the Rankin Bass animated films, if I'm correct. There's a thumb drive with films on it. The Garfield holiday specials, all of them. The Halloween Tree. Mad Monsters. Disney Christmas specials. Oh my goodness. Aaron, Disney Christmas specials. That's right up my alley, my friend. Right up my alley. Cabbage Patch Kids Christmas. Awesome. Bernstein Bears Christmas Tree. Yes. Christmas Eve on Sesame Street. Oh, my heart. This is going to be amazing. I can't wait to watch all of these. The Night They Saved Christmas. I know that one. The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. Fantastic. Inspector Gadget Saves Christmas, as he mentioned in the note. And then there's some extra sleeves. I can add some movies or CDs. Fantastic. And then what is on the thumb drive? Anxious to find out. Let's see if he says what he has on the thumb drive. As for the Star Wars movie, so there's Star Wars movies on the thumb drive. And he's responding to the fact that I'm a purist and I love the original trilogy before George Lucas went in and changed those elements. And it's very true. I love the original trilogy. I grew up with them, so I have an affinity for them. But they're on, so they should be able to play on the Blu-ray player or smart TV. That's fantastic. Wow. Aaron, thank you so much. It's amazing. Now let's see what this 3D printed figure is. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, this is beautiful. Property, Department of the Army in case of emergency. Call 1-800-454-8000. You familiar with this barrel, folks? And look at this. Look at this 3D printed Tarman. From Return of the Living Dead. Oh, this is so great. Look at that. Look at this guy. Beautiful. I love that he's just 4 points of articulation. This is really cool. Aaron. Aaron, thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate you. This is fantastic. Thank you so much. So, with all that excitement behind us, let's get some more excitement and dive right into the build. So as you can see, the snake is already taking shape. Now I'm just going to continue to carve away. All right, so I made this so that there's a gap here. So the stairwell can actually go up through here, and your figure can actually still stand behind here. And over here and up. In order for me to build this out and begin to create a stairwell that goes up that way, I want to create a foundation of foam. So I'm going to block this off with aluminum foil to create sort of a flat shape that the foam can set up against, and then turn this thing upside down and fill that area in with foam. All right, so I've decided to create an archway here so that the landmass can come right up to this edge. And I'm also creating a half of an archway here so that the pathway can continue this way down and sort of build right up into this space, leaving this as a little bit of a gap. 2 little caverns for the lava to come through. And the lava falls are going to pour right down here. The little bridge will go across from here to here. Okay, now this is just, I'm just really excited. You hear that? That's rain. I love working when it's raining outside. All right, so yesterday when I was installing these skewers and the aluminum foil, I discovered that I'm running low on skewers. So I went out to the local store and got some basic shish kebab skewers. These come in very handy. I use these not only to hold pieces in place because of the sharp edge, but I also use it to create the rungs of the ladder and parts of the bridge that will be here. So these things come in very handy, and they're very, very affordable. This brand is Good Cook, and I don't know if that's just the brand for skewers or if they're other brands as well, probably generic Walmart brand. And then I'm also going to be, as I install the skewers here, I'm going to do multiple skewers so that I can lay, once I have this upside down, I can lay the aluminum foil on this side, the bottom side. And so when I spray the foam down onto the bottom edge of this aluminum foil with the skewers, the weight of the spray foam will push against that, and the skewers will hold it in place. That way I can create a somewhat level platform for the foam to settle onto. Now, always, folks, always save your foam scraps. This spray foam is, while the skewers are very affordable, this foam is not so affordable. You're gonna find that filling out big areas like this, filling this out, is often can run on the expensive side. I think I went through 3 cans of spray foam just for the snake body alone. So I use that, and then I cut the scraps off, and then I save the scraps, and then I use the scraps to fill in this area. I'm going to be filling in a good portion of these areas to create kind of cliffs or ledges for that pathway. And I'm really excited, so let's do this. All right, the aluminum foil is laid out. See, it stops here and then continues on this side. It goes underneath the snake body here and all the way around to the very, very, very top. that top level is where I'm going to add the wolf gate. So yeah, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna start spraying and adding the pieces of foam in there. I know it looks like a total wreck right now. Just extravagant foam everywhere. Everything's sort of loose and out of control. But once this is all dry, I will be able to start carving. And I did add a little bit here just to fill out some gaps on the snake body. And it's gonna look great. Okay, so I finally have all these areas bulked out with foam. This time next week, I'm going to be carving away at this foam. You always want to let foam like this, especially foam that's this thick, you want to give it at least 72 hours to cure before you start carving away at it. Just to be on the safe side. 2 days is probably enough, but so I've got a little extra foam added here so I can bulk out the snake bodies a little bit here in this area. But I am really excited about where this is headed. Folks, I want to take a moment to thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you for tuning into this channel and watching. You know, do the usual YouTube things, folks. Click like and subscribe. Tell your friends about the Skele Vader channel. And to those of you that are patrons of this channel, I thank you so much. I can't express my gratitude enough. Thank you for being patrons. If you're interested in becoming a patron, there's a link right down below where you can see some information about that. But thank you all so much for watching. I've got a California storm about to come in here. So I'm just gonna cut it for the weekend, and I'll see you next weekend.